Hmm.
We are live.
All right, guys, welcome to your channel GMAT by PW, and here we are, and we are going to tell you all about the GMAT Stellar 3.0. So, a quick brief welcome to this orientation session. Today, we have Amit Rora sir and myself, Rahul Batla sir. We're going to help you with your GMAT journey. Hello, Rora sir, how are you?
Good evening, also. Good evening, everyone. If you guys can hear us and see us clearly, do put a thumbs up in the chat and welcome, welcome. And I think this is the batch launch that we have been waiting for. And GMAT Stellar 3.0 is finally here. Now, also, how's the feeling?
All great, sir. So already we have, conducted the launch of GMAT Stellar 3.0. We are already going on with the Stellar 1.0 and 2.0, right? The students will be very soon applying for the first round deadlines. And this batch, specifically, if you think to start now, is going to be for round 2 and round 3 deadlines, right? So today we'll give you all the brief about the classes, the tenure, the offerings, the features, and everything, right? So I guess
Right.
we should start, Rora sir.
Let's get started. So let's get started.
All
Absolutely.
right. So we understand that this is a little odd timing for the working professionals since it is 5 o'clock right now, right? But whenever you watch this, right, maybe in the recording later on, so just go through the PPT as well, right? Just go through the video as well in a quick glance, and you'll get all the details. All right. So, sir, let's begin. So,
Right.
Step
Let's start.
3.0, right? And the batch details are we'll be starting on 12th July. So, 12th July will be the first class, and the batch duration is till 31st December. So, this is not the day of the last class, but rather the date by which you have the batch access. So, the classes will be finishing up much earlier, but yes, all the classes, once conducted live, will always have the recordings available, which of course you can see till 31st December. Right. So, Rora sir, of course, some people are working professional, right? And when they are working professional, they cannot attend all the classes live. Correct. So, sir, how does this recorded feature or recorded videos help them?
So, this is one of the coolest and the most helpful things that we are giving. And again, like you said, keeping in mind that they are working professionals, wherein suppose if you miss an entire session or a part of the session where because you're traveling or you're not able to make it on time or you have to skip it, the recording will be available infinite number of times in your batch homepage itself, which you will be able to replay as many times as you want. You can slow it down, speed it up, repeat something, scrub it as you wish to do so that you can understand the concept in detail and in depth.
So all the classes will be delivered in the English language, right? You'll get the live lectures along with the sessions recording. You'll get the access to the telephonic mentorship as well as the seminar, webinars, and the topper talk. And along with the doubt support, which will be available 24 into 7. You can ask your doubts specific to a particular slide. How we'll just, we'll just go ahead with the PPT and we'll let you know, of course, each and every feature. So first thing we have is live and recorded sessions, right? So let's move ahead. So let's go ahead with the further offerings. So this batch offers complete syllabus of GMAT and the daily practice problems with the video solutions. So Rora sir, what is this DPP?
So, sir, basically to aid all the students and the GMAT aspirants learning in a better manner, what we have decided to put together is when they come for the session. So, if they're attending quant with you or they're attending verbal with me or data insights, along with the problems that a teacher or a faculty does in the session, there should be something that the student should practice after the session as well. So, we have curated and put together session-wise, topic-wise, difficulty-wise series of problems per topic into this format called as daily practice problems. So this will be like a discipline. It will be a good practice where the aspirant will be able to solve, reinforce the concepts and get better and more confident in all the topics.
So you'll also have the weekly practice test with the analysis. So let us say we had 3 live classes in the week. So once the week is over, of course, you need to practice those concepts. So a test is given every week on the weekend based on the topics which you have covered in the past week, right? And apart from that, you get the 10 plus adaptive mock test, which gives you a real feel of the GMAT, how it looks like in the exam. and a 10,000 plus question bank in DPP format as well as in lecture, which we provide. So I guess, sir, or sir, ample of practice, right? Once you do all these DPP questions and these classes, nothing more is required.
Absolutely, sir. And once again, now the practice is spaced out and spread out so that during the week when you attend sessions with us and you solve the DPPs on the same day or the next day, and on the weekend, which when you are relatively free because you don't have office and hopefully you don't have work, you
Correct.
can then also take a weekly test to again revise the concepts and be clear so that your GMAT journey then becomes absolutely well defined and streamlined.
All right. So about the faculties, you already know us. We have been taking few classes on this channel as well now. All right. And of course, some of you are already from Stellar 1 and 2. So we have been teaching you from quite a while now. So my name is Rahul Batla. I'm an IIT Roorkee alumni, 12 years plus teaching experience in CAT as well as GMAT as well as the other exams, which help you to go to a good B school. I have a Quant 51 in GMAT and 99.82 percentile in CAT Quant. Right, I have also cleared JEE Advanced, and of course, I've helped 1 lakh students and aspirants to go into the top B schools. I have myself have calls from the top IIMs, including BC and Dell. So let's move to the other faculty who is going to take care for your verbal, because I'm going to take care of your quant and data insight part related to the quant section. So next we have Amit Rora sir. Over to you.
Hi guys, my name is Amit Rora. I'll be basically leading your entire verbal section. So while my entire background has always been into verbal ability and reading comprehension, I have coached, trained, and mentored students for all the exams, both national and international, where the verbal section comes. Not only that, I'm myself an engineer and a full-time MBA. Yes, we understand the pain and everything that you are undergoing, guys. So don't worry, we've got you covered. We'll be starting and covering all the concepts right from basic and be covering them in detail along with a lot of tips, tricks, and shortcuts. So we'll make learning fun. We'll also make learning very simple for you, definitely, as part of this batch. And of course, you can read other things about me. Basically, very excited to be here. And again, like Rahul just said, he'll be leading data insights ka quant part, and I'll be looking into data insights verbal part.
All
Right.
right.
So
So, guys, the weekly schedule goes something like this. We'll be having 2 hour sessions on Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. Thursday is going to be dedicated for your verbal classes. Friday is going to be dedicated for your quant classes. Tuesday, we'll chip in alternate. Some Tuesdays quant, some Tuesdays verbal. So, I'll say 6 hours of live classes along with the 3 DPPs, which will carry around 15 questions. So, 45 questions in the DPP format, around 60 questions with us in the classes, and around 20 to 30 questions in the weekly test, some around 120 to 130 questions per week, which we will be doing. So that is enough if you want to ace GMAT, right? We don't want to put in that much energy in the first week and later on, leaving all the consistency behind and just saturating. 6 hour studies, stay consistent every week. That is enough. What do you say, Rora sir?
should be fine, sir. And also, we have spread out the schedule accordingly so that nobody gets overwhelmed or overloaded or something like that. So, sir, we have strategically left out Monday being the first day and generally a busy day of the week where you don't have sessions. So you can come into the classroom on Tuesday. Once again, get comfortable, get warmed up either with quant or with verbal. Once again, Wednesday is a gap day for you to recover and to gather everything. Thursday, Friday, and as the weekend approaches, it will start becoming heavier because like you have to, do your DPPs, finish, revise, and give the weekly test on Sunday.
And the Saturday, Sundays can definitely be used to revise these 2 sessions. Wednesday can be used to revise this session. And Monday, of course, you're too much occupied, right? You're starting your work week again, very fresh. So it's generally an occupied day. Correct?
Right.
So moving ahead, let's go and explore the batch. Of course, you can dive into the app, right? You can just click on the various buttons and explore it yourself. You'll get a better feel. But the major features will tell you. You can just simply go in the batches in the search tab, write down GMAT Stellar, you get the batch, right? Here you have a buy now button. Once you buy it, it turns into an explore button. Click over it and you go to the next page where you have all classes, announcements, and community. This tab helps you to know the classes, what class is scheduled when, announcements, if there is any kind of an extra class or any test, it comes in the announcement section. And community is, of course, where you can connect with your peer. Like once you go into the app, you can also access some free content where we have the demo lectures made by me and Rora sir. Further, in the all classes sections, Everything is given and it's very simple. What do you say, Rara sir? Right? Simple,
Absolutely, sir. Absolutely.
correct?
So, in fact, you are still giving so many details. Our suggestion always is let them explore the app, let them find out, kind of different things, and everything is very self-explanatory.
Right. Still, we'll just leave the PPT right
Sure.
over here so that you can just go ahead. If you face any difficulty, you can see where to find out the things. So one question from Shivansh, when the entire syllabus will be covered. All right. So Shivansh, it's going to take somewhere around 3 months, right, to finish up the syllabus, starting from the very beginning, right? Because it is somewhere around, we have planned around 60 to 70 classes. Okay. And 3 classes per week. So accordingly, you can take. So 20 weeks or so, right? And of course, we already told you about the faculties, correct? That's how the DPPs look. You will get one, you will get to know it, right? You can attempt it in the quiz format or the PDF format. You can ask the doubts, right? Once the class is over, you go back to the recording, you're watching the video. Here you have the slides. Over here, you will have a button, simple ask a doubt. You can ask a doubt specific to a slide. The specific your doubt, the quicker you get the answers, right? So polling features are there in the class where a lot of polls will be happening. All right, so you can get a real feel of a quiz. Technical and app related issues, again, there are buttons. You can go and explore in the app. Directly, you have a let's chat option. You can ask your doubts, whatever you have related to the technical aspects. So, of course, it's better that you ask academic doubts to us and technical doubts to the technical team so that it can get sorted quickly, right? Or else otherwise, it comes to us when we go to the tech team.
Absolutely.
Is a round game, right? So
Absolutely.
all the issues, major issues are already there, guys, right? The FAQs are already there, so easily a ticket can be raised and can be sorted. I guess that is it, right? So excited to see you on 12th. I'll be meeting you and we'll be starting from the quant section, and that will be number system. So if you are ready to ace a GMAT, I'll say quickly pick up some books or maybe just revise a little bit of number system because we're gonna see that in your first class.
So we are getting a query also that if we start preparation in June, can we give the GMAT in September?
See, if we start in June, right? So let us say June, July, August, 3 months. September, yes, but we'll have to put a lot of hard work because after finishing the syllabus and between planning your appointment of GMAT, there won't be a lot of the gap,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So it is not going to happen that you studied for the 3 months. You'll not get 1 month for the revision and the mock test. So I would say you have to just keep revising in the middle so that once you're done with the syllabus, you quickly take 2 or 3 mocks and go and attempt it. Understand, guys, GMAT is an expensive exam when compared to the Indian B school exams, right? So it
Right.
is very, important that you are absolutely ready when you go over there because there is an additional pressure of that $250, right, sir? So my suggestion is that take your time. Doesn't matter whether you apply in round one or round two. Yes, the chances get, reduced, but a very little bit. Round one, round three is a different thing, correct? But you should be very sure. See, getting a 655 in round one and getting a 705 in round two, of course, 705 in round two is better, correct? So don't just, because of the deadlines, don't just hurry too much that you end up
Right.
scoring less and it takes you nowhere.
Right. I think that
Uh,
makes a lot of sense, and we will obviously be on track to finish the syllabus, as on time as we can. But like Rahul just said, take your time. It makes better to weigh out your options. Only go when you're fully confident and you're fully prepared. That is why enough practice material will be given.
Yes, so Jay is asking, sir, if I ask a doubt in Hindi, can I get the answer in Hindi? Of course. See,
Of course.
we are comfortable in Hindi as well as English. General mode of sessions would be in English, but if you ask me a doubt in Hindi, of course, I'll answer to you specifically in Hindi so that it gets cleared, right? I also understand quant lectures in English is little bit, something which we have not seen in India, correct?
Right, sir.
You
Right, sir.
don't have to worry, correct?
But
Adaptive.
sir, again, so while English is the universal language, we are going to make it's an English batch where primarily it will be English, but of
Correct.
course here and there Hindi can definitely be used depending on the comfort level of the
Right.
batch.
After all, we are Indians, sir.
Yes.
So adaptive mock test, see, there are 10 adaptive tests, right, Shivansh? But an adaptive test is something where the level keeps increasing, right? So let us say you attempted test one today. Now let us say after 1 month you again attempted test one. So you will get it all together a different exam. Why? Because earlier might be a possibility that you answered some questions wrong. So the test threw easy questions to you. But now 1 month away, you will be able to answer easy questions because you have done by ample amount of preparation. So now the same exam will send you some difficult questions, and that will be different. So in fact, one paper you will have to attempt 2 to 3 times to exhaust the questions that are set up for the one paper, because that does not has only 60-65 questions, that has around 180 questions, which makes one paper, because it is a pool of questions rather than just one question. I guess, sir, that is it.
Right. Yeah, should be
So
fine.
guys,
And
see you on 12th July,
excited to see everyone. Right, sir.
and let's rock with the third Stella. All right. All
All
right,
right, sir.
guys. See you very soon. Take care.
Thank you so
Bye.
much. Bye.